Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Chicago, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And nothing better than when you can fit the system and the talent. I mean, win after win. I tell you, what this is telling me is the team is playing with tremendous confidence.
Unstoppable right now, Greg. I mean, I don't know how long the streak's going to continue, but the important thing is that they're stacking up wins, and they seem to be getting better and better, which is scary for the rest of the league.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook passes to Adams. And Westbrook, here we go. And Gasol sends it back. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
And as competitive as Durant is, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Gibson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
Here's Rose. The Thunder making the shot.
Oh! Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Snell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
And it also led to a lot of foul trouble for some of the key guys they were up against. So we can't forget about that part of it either.
Here's Gasol following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Rose gets a wide open look, but they recover it. Gasol kicks to Rose. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the 3. The Thunder with the lead. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. Out to Ibaka. A 3 ball. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Ibaka.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Rose passes to Butler. Back to Rose. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. To the middle. And then Durant with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Thunder leading by 4. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Gibson against Durant to the left side wing. Ibaka wide open. He fires. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 6 points for Serge Ibaka. Snell dishes to Gibson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside Westbrook. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
Rose with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Butler goes in.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And he gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, two guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
A quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Now here's Butler, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. TJ Augustine picks one up.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. That's good. That's now 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Snell, no good. The Thunder leading by 9, and Augustine kicks to Durant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Roberson gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Rose. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Hangs, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's already got 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Doug McDermott comes in for Tony Snell. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose. To stop the run, the rebound by Ibaka.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The shot's good from Cantor.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Chicago calls timeout. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. We're a 53% shooter. He dropped down to 47.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Roberson. Now here's Brooks. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And good on the basket. Book it. Mirotic has got his first basket of the night.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Noah. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Brooks has got the ball. Good. Brooks has got his first points of the game.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Morrow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Augustine, no luck. Brooks with it. Mirotic, a screen on Waiters. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Waiters. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
Brooks, the pass to Heinrich. Wide open look. And Cantor pulls it down.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Waiters, no luck. Bulls trail by 16. Brooks dishes to Heinrich. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Third is Joakim Noah. Fourth, Pau Gasol.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
Here's Mirotic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. DJ Augustine picks one up. Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. Can run like the wind for a big guy, not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
And he gets it to go.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Heinrich kicks it to Noah. And the call will be against Nick Collison.
And back to Mirotic last season. Per 36 minutes, he averaged 18 points, 9 rebounds. He was also a tremendous foul shooter for a rookie big and made the all-rookie first team, was second in Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, what more could you ask for?
And, for Mirotic, his value extends to the defensive end as well. He did a surprisingly good job of racking up blocks and steals last season. You have to believe that if he improves his power and consistency, an all-star nod isn't so far off.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individualism.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And they get it back. Here's Augustine, banked in off the glass. Augustine's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And there's another one for the Thunder.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Mirotic, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Waiters gets a wide open, and it goes at the buzzer. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammate.
He trusts you every time he.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Put him in. Let's go.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Kyle Singler is... Whoa!
Goodness.
Woo! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Westbrook drives in, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Gibson the screen, 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. Butler can't get that one to fall. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Westbrook kicks to Singler. Here's Adams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
Gasol a screen. And it's Rose penetrating. And it's blocked by Adams.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will.
Oh! It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by...
I mean, just beautiful.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And guys, Xiong Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good, but when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Thunder. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Butler. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
God, kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
It's stolen by Adams. Durant attacking. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And it's blocked by Adams. They get it back. It's Durant on the wing. He's coming off a 31-point game against Utah.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense. And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Gibson against Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 13 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Rose passes to Butler. Outside Rose. Here's Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Durant against Butler. Oh, trying for it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here is Ibaka. He's got 10. The dish to Durant. Inside, Adams. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and that was a solid effort on their part. Pretty much what we would have expected, and everything seemed to go according to plan.
That's one they've really got to feel good about. I mean, it was a performance where they showed just how complete they can be at times.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right.
Here's Rose, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And then Durant with the jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Gibson the screen. There's Rose with the 3. Rose can't get that one to fall. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ibaka against Rose. Ibaka. This is to Robertson. Back to Ibaka. Down low. Gasol with the steal. 3-pointer. Butler. That is good. Butler's got 13.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Westbrook with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Westbrook kicks to Adams, passes it to Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 6 from down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Payne, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mirotich's shot is off.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
And you look at Joakim Noah, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And here's the fast break, and Mirotic throws it down.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Tipped away and stolen by Payne. Pushing it up, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. When they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. No way to mess that one up, Kevin. He powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Kevin Durant. Payne passes to Collison. McDermott with a steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And finished off by Mirotic.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. Those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Oh, here comes Heinrich all alone. Knocks it loose. Here's Brooks. Feeds it to Noah. That's tipped, and they get it back. Jacks up a three, and Enes Kanter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Right call. Gave the officials no choice there. They've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Brooks. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Brooks has got 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Waiters, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Augustine's checked in, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 8 points for Brooks.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Brooks against Augustine. Kanter dishes to Augustine. The 3 from Morrow. That's good. Morrow's got 5 now.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Brooks against Augustine. And Brooks, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. They set the pick. And Augustine kicks to Collison. Noah with the block. Dishes it to McDermott. Banked in off the glass.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And Augustine kicks to Waiters. Heinrich with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. In the corner, it's McDermott. Lets it go with a three. The Thunder pull it in. Cantor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Waiters passes to Cantor. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Elevates and powers in the one-handed.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
The feed now to McDermott. Three-pointer, Heinrich. They get it back. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
So as we conclude
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 21 points and 5 assists. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
So for Chicago right now, Snell is the 3 with Gibson at the 4. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the shot will not go from Eustace. The Bulls shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Butler dishes to Rose. He feeds it to Snell. From 17 feet out. Back to Rose. Gibson the screen. Rose attacking. No good with the layup.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Oh, and look at how well he let him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Anthony Morrow. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Eustace. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And Westbrook, here we go. Adams. And he goes in for the dunk.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce. Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Durant, the pass to Adams. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Left side, Gibson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, guys, Taj Gibson now is 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession that hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, you know, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Chicago calls timeout.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Gibson with the screen on Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Finishes the break with a slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Kicks it to Westbrook. And Gasol sends it back. Rose goes in. Oh!
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And it's Butler missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Gibson. The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Rose against Singler. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Collison kicks to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Shoots from 14. Ibaka, no luck.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And it's Rose penetrating. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the third player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in the single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Collison. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Kyle Singler. And Brooks, here we go. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
From 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
And Gibson sends it back. Outside Butler. Gasol passes to McDermott. And Gibson kicks to Gasol. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. Here's Westbrook. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Westbrook's got 27.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And here we go. Robertson dishes to Adams. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Westbrook against Brooks. He kicks it to Butler. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDermott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ibaka goes in. Durant the pass to Robertson. Here's Adams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Heinrich kicks it to Noah. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Here's McDermott. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Durant dishes to Cantor. With some arc, it's deflected. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. 4th, Kevin Durant.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Dion Waiters checked in for Steven Adams. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Brooks checked in. Augustine passes to Durant. Stolen by Brooks. And Heinrich gets it to go down on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 8 now on the night. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Outside for Durant. Pass to Morrow. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Augustine with it. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Pass to Waiters. Mirotic grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Brooks kicks it to Noah. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Thunder shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Augustine dishes to Cantor. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
Morrow, the pass to Durant, and that one's good. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And Mirotic kicks to McDermott. Noah high post. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hustis is checked in for Kevin Durant.
Now in the lineup for your Thunder.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. At the top of the key, Mirotic. Now the pass to McDermott. Good on the 13-footer. McDermott's got 6.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
17 seconds left in the third. Here's Hustis. There's the dish to Morrow. Now here is Augustine. 10 points for him with 4 seconds on the clock.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Hey.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. We've got Anthony Morrow. Dion Waiters is out there with Payne. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Hustis in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Payne passes to Hustis. He dishes it to Payne. To the paint, Gibson with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break ahead, and the dunk by Rose.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That's a 2 from Snell. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. The Thunder shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Payne rejected by Gasol. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And the Thunder making a change here. Singler's checked in. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rose. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Singler outside. Waiters passes to Hustis. No good. Great D that time from Gibson. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here is Waiters. Passes it to Payne. Feeds it to Singler. Baseline jumper. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Snell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Butler, here we go. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Waiters passes to Houston. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Shots good by Butler.
Assist from
Hey, kid, you ready?
Tony.
All right, let's go.
The Thunder leading by 22. And Singler kicks to Payne. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points here for Taj Gibson.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Payne dishes to Waiters. And Gibson sends it back. Snell, the pass to Rose. Now the feed to Gasol. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Payne, and he banks in the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Butler against Waiters. To the right side. Snell kicks to Gibson. Outside Rose. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Puts up the baby hook. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
Adams dishes to Ibaka. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Durant attacking. Misses off the left iron.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
Chicago with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Gasol, a screen on Westbrook. Gasol passes to Gibson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
The kick out to Westbrook. He feeds it to Adams. Butler with the steal. Left side Rose. Westbrook against Butler. Kicks it to Gibson, and it's blocked by Adams. Outside Durant. Pass to Westbrook. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gasol with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Oklahoma City leading by 23. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Said that,
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Westbrook's got 33 points.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Lots of room. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Brooks dishes to McDermott. From deep. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And Westbrook, here comes.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Westbrook with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 29 points for Kevin Durant. Brooks against Westbrook. McDermott kicks to Heinrich. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Misses from short range. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Heinrich from outside. Great D that time from Westbrook.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to McDermott. Puts up a 3. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Outside Durant. He kicks to Adams. And the officials call a traveling violation for the Thunder. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or 2, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Augustine kicks to Collison. And the pass to Augustine. Back to Collison. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. But he recovers it. The dish to Collison. Passes it to Cantor. And Augustine kicks to Morrow. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Stolen by Brooks.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Russell Westbrook. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Morrow, guarded by Heinrich. Morrow, the pass to Cantor. Lots of room. Connects, the jumper drops.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Heinrich. Lets it go with a 3. Poked away.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly...
Yes, thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith with Russell Westbrook.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, Kenny.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.